Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great as always. Today we're going to start with unit number 3, which is called Your Time. In this unit, we're going to be talking about topics such as happiness, celebrations, and things you like and don't like doing on your free time. We're going to start with this reading, which is called Happiness Is. A very deep question for you to reflect on. What is happiness? Let's see. So it says, read the web postings about happiness. Which ones match the pictures A to D? So we have 4 pictures that we have to match to these extracts. This is people that have commented on these posts with their own definitions of happiness. What makes them happy? So let's see. Number 1 says, what's happiness? Talking to my husband and watching something good on TV with him. We don't go out a lot, but we're happy. This is Bert from France. Number 2. Happiness is going fishing on a boat with my friends and a very cold drink. And catching fish, of course. This is Juan Carlo. Can you match this to one of the pictures? Very good. This is picture A, right? 3. My work. I'm a photographer and I love taking photos. It's not very well paid, but money doesn't make you happy. Money doesn't make you happy. That's a good claim, right? This is picture D. Very good. Happiness is playing the drums really loud, but my dad doesn't like it. Jason from the USA. We have it here in picture C, right? 5. My friends. Talking to them over coffee, listening to jazz, going to parties together. And my cat. She doesn't like my boyfriend, but she loves me. Seeing my grandchildren, that's happiness. I love them so much. I also enjoy reading a good book, but I don't read newspapers. I don't like bad news. 7. I like learning new things and meeting new people, so I do a different course every year. This year it's Dancing the Tango. Chiara from Italy, and we have it in the picture B, right? And then Sally says chocolate. I love it. That's happiness for Sally. Very good. Now, read again and underline 3 things that you like. Okay, so look at the reading again and try to find 3 things you like and that can be happiness for you. So let's see, what things do you like? For example, my favorite things can be my friends, talking to them over a coffee. I really like that. Learning new things and meeting new people. And maybe chocolate. Do we have some things in common? Do you think? Now, complete the table pronouns with the pronoun table, I'm sorry, with the highlighted words in the web posting. So, look at the web posting. If you pay attention very closely, we have some words that are highlighted. I'm going to show it to you. We have the word him. Over here, we have the word eat. We have them, and we have me. Yes? So in this part, we have a pronoun chart. Yes? We have subject pronouns, which are the most common ones, right? I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. And we have object pronouns, right? If you look, we have equivalents. I, me, you, he. Can you complete this with one of these words? He and him. Very good. He and him. She and her. It and it, right? We and us. They and them. Now, let's go to page 135 to do some exercises, and I'm going to give you an explanation. What am I talking about, right? I missed one? Yes. Okay, there we have it. Subject and object pronouns. Let's see. I am going to prepare a different video on this subject if you have questions, okay? So this is just a slight review of this. So we have subject and object pronouns. You can use pronouns to talk about people, things, and activities, right? We have I, you, we, they, she, he, and it, right? We can use it for a lot of different things. So pay attention. Here we have, my grandchildren are great. I love them so much. This word, them, is replacing the word grandchildren. Yes, we're using it to talk about people. Because I can say, my grandchildren are great. I love my grandchildren so much. Yes, the meaning is the same. So in this case, so as we don't repeat the same word all over again, we use a pronoun. Yes? Where is Susan? Is she here? Again, the word she is replacing the word Susan. Where's Susan? Is Susan here? Another pronoun. I like watching TV. It is fun. In this case, it means watching TV. What's fun? Watching TV is fun. Yes, it is fun. So, usually, I mean all the time actually, we use pronouns to replace other words so as we don't repeat the same words all over again. But in this case, we have two different types of pronouns. We have subjects and we have objects, okay? The structure for some of them is the same. For example, for the word you and you, we have both subject and object have the same structure, as well as the word it. Yes? This is not the same as possessive, so don't mistake that, okay? Now, subject pronouns, these ones, usually go before the verb in a sentence. Yes, they are the ones who perform the action shown by the verb. So, I like watching TV, you like watching TV, he likes watching TV, she likes watching TV, it likes, we like, and they like. Before the verb, subject and the verb. But object pronouns, these ones, go after verb and after prepositions. I, subject, love, verb, and then the object pronoun. I love them. I like talking to my husband and watching TV with him. In this case, we don't have a verb, but we have a preposition. Yes? After prepositions and after verbs, we use objects. Before verbs, we use subjects. That's the rule. Okay? So then we have pronunciation and we have some activities that I would like you to do. So pay attention. We're going to decide if we're going to use a subject or a pronoun in each case. So let's analyze number one. Number one says he or him likes fishing in the sea with his friends. So the verb is here, right? So before verbs, we use subjects or pronoun or objects. Subjects, right? Subjects and then a verb. Number two, we have is she busy? or is her busy now? The verb is here, right? And after verbs, we use subjects. But this is a question. And when we have questions, remember that we invert the roles. Yes? So in this case, the position of this would be this one. Is she busy now? Yes? Because we change the position. Let's see number 3. Bob can meet we or us at 5 tomorrow evening. We have here the verb. After the verb, we use objects, right? Very good. She is a really nice person. Her is a really nice person. We have the verb here, the verb to be. Before the verb, we use subjects. See? That's the connection, and this is the other way around. Now, do the rest of the exercises. Pause the video, and because I'm going to share the answers with you. So do the exercise first. Okay, so let's see. We have I like talking to preposition her. Very good. We play football at the weekend. My cat doesn't like my boyfriend, but she loves me. Verb and then object pronoun. Are they friends or colleagues? A question. So we invert the roles. Money doesn't make you happy. This is an object as well. I don't read newspapers. I don't like them. I don't like newspapers. Yes, this is the same referent. Very, very good. Now, let's go back. So here we have an activity. This is vocabulary for free time activities. Okay, it says complete the expressions with the words from the postings before. So what I want you to do is to pause the video now, go back to the reading, right, and try to complete this with one word from the posting. I can't show the 2 pages at the same time, so that is going to be the way we can do it. Okay, so you can pause the video now, go back and try to complete it. We're going to check in a few moments. You can use a PDF file as well on the Aula Virtual. Okay, so let's check.
Track 31. Talking to my husband.
Watching something good on TV.
Going fishing.
Taking photos.
Playing the drums.
Listening to jazz.
Going to parties.
Seeing my grandchildren.
Reading a good book.
Learning new things.
Meeting new people.
Dancing the tango.
Did you have them all correct? Very good. Now, pay close attention to the expression listening to. This always goes with a preposition. Look at here, we have watching something good on. Yes, on TV, and then you put the device, right? Talking to someone, preposition. Going to parties. We use the preposition to when we want to talk about a place. Yes, that's the difference between going to parties and going fishing. Going fishing is an activity, not a place. Parties are a place. Yes, that's why we use the preposition here. Now, use these words to make 5 more expressions with the words in 4A. So we have football, languages, newspaper, the cinema, the radio. So let's see. Football. What verb can we use with the word football? Playing football. Very good. What about languages? Learning new languages. Excellent. Newspaper. Reading a good newspaper. Going to the cinema. Very good. This is a place, right? Going to the cinema. And listening to the radio. Listening to the radio. Very, very good. Now, exercise number 6. It says, what is happiness for you? Use the highlighted words and write 6 sentences. 6 sentences about what happiness is for you. So let's see the examples. We have, happiness is playing football in the park with my friends. Happiness is, la felicidad es, playing football in the park with my friends. I like or I enjoy taking photos of people. And I love dancing the tango. These are expressions that we can use to talk about the things that you like doing. Okay? What I want you to pay attention is that in all cases, we're going to be using the ending ing. I love dancing the tango when we use verbs. Yes? In this case, we're talking about activities that you like doing. Yes? Happiness is playing football. I like taking photos. Yes? I love dancing the tango. If you delete this word, I love the tango, this is also correct. But if you use a verb, you have to include the ing at the end. Okay? Now, let's see. We have the next grammar point of this unit is present simple, but now in negative sentences. Last unit, we talked about present simple in positive sentences, and we talked about the most basic rule of present simple, that when we have subjects he, she, and it, we add an s at the end of the verb. For example, I like chocolate. She likes chocolate. Yes? My friend loves going to parties. We add the s at the end of the verb. Now, for negative sentences, we have to make use of something that is called auxiliaries. Auxiliaries. Yes? They are helpers. Nos auxilian, nos ayudan, ¿cierto? Vienen aquí a ayudarnos. Right? So, for present simple negative, we have 2 auxiliaries. And you can see it here. We have the word don't and doesn't. Yes? We use don't for I, you, we, and they. And we use doesn't for he, she, and it. Pay attention. It's not only using the auxiliary, but if you pay attention here, in this case, we don't say my dad doesn't like my music. We don't say that. In this case, as we have the auxiliary and it's helping us, we include the verb in its regular form. ¿Ya? Como tenemos aquí el auxiliar, ¿cierto? Que nos vino a ayudar, que en este caso es doesn't, ¿ya? La S al final del verbo que pondríamos normalmente en oraciones positivas va a eliminarse. No necesitamos más ayuda de nada porque el auxiliar ya está ahí para ayudarnos, ¿ok? Así que no vayan a cometer el error de usar auxiliar y además la S, porque eso está incorrecto. Alright? So, complete the sentences in the table. Try to use, I think, the same verb for each case. No, it's not. So, pause the video and complete with the verbs that we have there. Are you ready? We're going to listen now to check.
Track 32.
1. I don't like bad news. 2.
You don't read newspapers.
3. We don't go out a lot. 4.
They don't watch TV.
5. My dad doesn't like my music. 6.
She doesn't like my boyfriend.
7. Money doesn't make you happy.
Very, very good. Now, circle the correct word. We have 6 different sentences and you have to circle the correct auxiliary in this case. Alright? So we have number 1, my daughter, she doesn't like chocolate. Number 2, you can pause the video now and do the rest of the activities. So, number 2, my mobile phone doesn't take photos. My mobile phone doesn't take photos. I don't watch TV in the morning. I don't watch TV in the morning. My husband doesn't speak English. My husband, he doesn't speak English. My friends and I don't usually go out on work days. And my hometown doesn't have a cinema. Yes? Very good. Now, can you write 5 sentences about yourself and people you know using don't and doesn't? My friend Carla doesn't have a computer. Okay. We're going to go to page 134 to do some more exercises. Now, very simple. We have it here. Complete these sentences with don't or doesn't according to the subject. Pause the video now and complete the sentences. So we have number 1, they don't work here. They are here for the meeting. Number 2, where's the cafe? Sorry, I don't know. I'm new too. 3, Roberto doesn't live in Lisbon. He lives in Oporto. 4, I'm sorry, I don't eat seafood. It makes me ill. 5, can you help us? We don't know where to go. We don't know where to go. 6. My sister's at home a lot. She doesn't have a job. Or maybe she's in quarantine. Yes? Very good. Now, let's go back to the last activity of this very long lesson, if I say so myself. And we have here a listening. Okay? So, Moida and Sam, who are over here, they are going to be talking about things they like to do in the free time. So, we're going to listen and you're going to tick the things they do. We're going to listen only once. If you need to listen again, you can go back the video and listen again, okay?
Track 33.
Moira.
In my free time, I like reading a lot. I read books and newspapers, but not magazines. And I don't watch TV. I really enjoy books about people, real people. And I like cooking, so I read cookbooks, of course. And at the weekend, my friends come to my flat and I make dinner for them. Usually Italian or Chinese or Thai food. I don't go to restaurants. I enjoy my own food.
Sam.
Well, I love being outside. I'm a real outdoor person. So in my free time, I go for walks in the park, or go jogging, or I drive to the sea and walk there. I like playing tennis too, but I don't go to a gym. I play on an outside tennis court. On Friday evening, I go shopping for food. I don't shop at weekends. Weekends are for having fun.
Okay, so let's check your answers. We have first Moida. So Moida likes reading good books and newspapers. She doesn't read magazines, right? And she doesn't watch TV. Moida cooks, yes, but Moida doesn't go to restaurants, yes. She prefers to cook at home for her friends. Very good. Now, Sam is very different from Moida, right? Yes? Sam goes for walks. He's very active, right? He goes jogging as well. He drives to the sea. He plays tennis. Does he go to the gym? No, right? And she doesn't like going shopping at the weekends. Those are the answers for Moira and Sam. Now it's your turn, of course. Think about things you do and things you don't do in your free time. I'm going to leave a writing homework for you that you can send to my email at the end of this lesson. Okay? So, I will see you in another video. Bye bye.